Hello. Today I'm going to be doing a smoothie recipe. This recipe from my dad. I'm not a trad wife or a traditional wife by any means. I have ADHD and I am completely incompetent in the kitchen. I don't know if it's because I'm neurodivergent or it's just me. So all that to say, if I can do the smoothie, you can do the smoothie. My dad is a genius in the kitchen. Like I said, I'm completely incompetent. So he gave me this recipe to try. I tried it at their house yesterday. It was really delicious. And if you know anything about Hispanic parents, when you ask them about like, hey, so how much spinach should I put in? They're like, oh, a fistful. You know, like they never give you measurements. Again, you were more than welcome to use this big thing. But again, I hate being in the kitchen longer than I need to be. So I'm going to use this thing because it's easier to clean and it's completely fine for one portion. So if you don't have this, you can use this. I have a Ninja blender, so this is super convenient. I have a protein shake every morning and this is enough. So with the holidays coming, I know I'm gonna be eating a lot for Christmas, so I plan on doing a juice fast the next 3 days at work. I work 10-hour days and sometimes work is so busy, I feel like I don't have time to eat, which is perfect if I'm not thinking about food, because on my days off, like you get cravings, you wanna eat this, you wanna eat that. So it's not as hard to do a juice fast on days I'm working because I'm so busy at work. You will need spinach. So I have some baby spinach here. I also bought pineapple from Publix. So I bought it prepackaged, but it was leaking all over the place. So I'm gonna cut this up. And then I bought frozen, I have mango. So I'm not gonna put strawberry in it, but I'm gonna put mango in the smoothie. You don't have to do ginger, but ginger gives it a nice little kick. My dad froze this and gave it to me yesterday. I'm going to use 2 of these. I still have to peel, with a potato peeler, I still have to peel this off. I'll do this off camera. I won't make you sit there and watch it. What was I gonna say? Oh, the lettuce is triple washed, but I'm going to wash it because I have trust issues. So I will be back. Normally I will wash the spinach or romaine lettuce, whatever I'm eating that day. I will wash it once, add hydrogen peroxide, let it sit there for a few minutes, and then rinse it again. Make sure you rinse it really well after you do the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is a natural antiseptic, or it kills bacteria, and it doesn't smell bad or leave a residue. So again, my dad was like, oh, just grab a fistful. So I'm literally gonna grab maybe this. I'm gonna see if I saw another person. She said to do 1 cup, and this is about 2 cups. But again, spinach is so airy, so I'm going to do 1 cup. I'll let you guys know how it tastes. So now I'm gonna go wash this. I have one of these things. Just gonna pop it in here. I gotta wash this cup now too. I'm gonna wash this. So you can keep your ginger frozen if it will go bad in your house. I'm now peeling the ginger. If you have more people at home that are going to be drinking the smoothie, then obviously you would need to use the big blender, but since it's just me, I'm just gonna drop that in there. So I have now washed the spinach 3 times. Being in healthcare, it makes you paranoid with E. coli, salmonella. So I am now going to put the spinach in here. I'm just gonna shove it in because we gotta make room for the other stuff. The max fill line on this cup is up here, so that's why I have to press down. I already added the gingers here at the bottom. I'm going to add the pineapple. Now my dad didn't tell me if I should add like several pieces of pineapple, but I'm just gonna add 1 and see if 1 is enough. And this has a lot of fiber in it, so you'll feel full. Now this BJ's mix comes with mango and strawberries. It's a tropical mix, but I'm just adding mango because I feel like if I add strawberries, it'll just throw it off. Okay, everything's in there. Now I'm going to add the water. Because the mango is frozen, it's going to make the water cold. I'm using room temperature water. If you want to add ice or ice cold water, you can do that, of course. I'm going to add 1 cup of water. And I just have a little bit left over of water. Again, I don't want to go beyond that max fill line, so I added a little bit less than 1 cup of water. Now I'm going to blend it and we'll see how it tastes. This is not a sponsored post, so Ninja, if you want to sponsor me. But what I love about the Ninja blender is it's very powerful. I'm using the professional Ninja with 1500 watts, but look at the consistency. It's very like smooth, creamy. There's no clumps in there. Now the taste test time. It's good. It could probably use an extra pineapple. It's not sweet enough for my taste, but it's still good. So what I would change is keep the same amount of spinach, add one more thing of pineapple. Oh, you know what they add? They add, that's what gets its sweetness. They used monk fruit as the sweetener. So if you have, this is no added sweetener. So if you want it a little bit sweeter, you can add monk fruit. I actually do have monk fruit. Let me get some monk fruit. See if it tastes better now. Yeah, I just added very little bit of monk fruit. You don't even have to add this, but this basically like this one little spoon. A little bit goes a long way with monk fruit. A little bit goes a long way also with stevia. I do not endorse using like those artificial sugars like aspartame, sucralose. Try to avoid erythritol. The jury's still out, but there's a lot of like stevia combo with erythritol. But there was a study that was published that said that if you consume large amounts of erythritol, you're at increased risk for blood clotting. So if possible, you know, use no sweetener. I like stuff sweet. But anyways, so that's a smoothie. Delicious. So I plan on, I'll probably cut up the pineapple that I bought today, freeze it so that it's kind of similar to this and I don't have to worry about it going bad over the next 3 days that I work. And I will be doing like protein shake in the morning. I may have one meal in the evening just because I don't think I can, personally, this is me. I know people that do fasting for multiple days, even just a water fast, but I can't go to bed hungry. So I probably will do this. I'll have a protein shake in the morning. Then I'll do this for like lunch and then maybe like, I don't know, I eat like, sometimes I eat more than 3 times a day. So lunch and then around like 4-ish, 5-ish, and then I'll make a dinner around 6 p.m. You know, something healthy as well, but something solid so that when I go to bed, I'm not like starving. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously there's a lot of other smoothies out there that you can make, but this is just one that my dad shared the recipe with me yesterday and I thought it was really good. Make sure you like, subscribe.